Well, good morning. Um, as you can see, it's quite the winter wonderland I'm getting ready to go out into. Um, in Crawford County, hunting state game land 122. Been a few years since I've been out here, and just didn't feel comfortable with the no winter maintenance road in and out of the state park. Trying to get in there. I discovered earlier this week that even if I could have got in there, I couldn't have used my trike to traverse the trail because it's just been too much snows came down. So sitting at about 20 degrees right now. Um, it's just before 11 o'clock. It was still snowing pretty hard this morning, so I opted to try to wait till the snow was done to come out with the flintlock. It's just too difficult to try and keep snow and moisture away from the lock mechanism so that the gun will go off when you need it to go off. So, but it looks like we got a good couple, at least 3, maybe 4 hours before snow returns again. And I see the sun trying to peek out a little bit here. So maybe that'll get the deer up on their feet. They won't bed for real long at any one point when it's only 20 degrees out. So gonna be try to give you a little shot here. So I've got the Tacticam and one of the new cameras, one mounted either direction, mounted to the barrel of the muzzleloader. So hopefully I can get those turned on if I have any action and bring some cool footage. At this point I'm just hoping to see some deer. I love having the snow, but it's hanging on pretty good, and that makes it difficult for trying to sneak around and spot them. But that's part of the game. So anyways, I've never ran these cameras in this cold of temperatures yet, so don't know what I'm going to be looking at for battery life. I've got extra batteries for all the cameras, and I'm going to try to keep them in pockets, keep those warm. And yeah, we're going to head out and just kind of sneak along in this winter wonderland. And who knows, maybe I can get a 1B doe tag filled here yet today. So alrighty, I'm gonna gear up and get out of the car and get after it. So we'll check in with you here after a bit. Well, can't hardly believe that happened. It's not like I was rushing around or anything. I knew I was going to get a late start because of the snow this morning, but I'm just standing outside the vehicle getting geared up and doing last minute checks on making sure I have everything, and guess what I walked out and left in the mudroom? Yeah, my possibles bag with my reloads and my flash pan powder. Well, guess who's making a trip back home to get his possibles bag, and then we'll be back out in the woods here a little while later. Alright guys, I made it back. It's it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I just decided, since I was kind of messed my late morning hunt up by being forgetful and leaving my possibles bag at home, I'd just go ahead and get all my snow plowing and stuff done while I was there, and had a quick lunch. Threw my possibles bag in the car, and I'm back over here to where I started this morning. So only got about 3.5 hours of legal light, and so I'm gonna get suited up and get after it, and maybe there's still a chance that I can get onto something here before dark. So I'm gonna get my stuff on and head to the woods. I just came across something I thought was pretty slick. I believe that's a muskrat runway. down at open water. Coming out of the open water, coming up here, we've got a little trail down over to the stream. That's pretty cool. So I did come across a few fresh tracks just a little bit ago, but I don't know if they were like a few minutes old or a couple hours old, because yeah, I mean, it's just barely snowing right now, and it's not the kind of snow that would, you know, distinguish the difference between a couple hours ago or a couple minutes ago. So basically I'm just in here going to make a big loop. Once I get into the woods, I'm going to be going super slow and hunt my way all the way back to my vehicle. And with any kind of luck, I mean, it is quiet walking with all this snow, and maybe I can sneak up on something bedded or feeding. And yeah, so hey, while I got the camera on, a couple little fun facts. This late season flintlock, muzzleloader hunting, this is something that is unique to the state of Pennsylvania. There is no other state that has a specific season that's designed and set aside for flintlock only. So that's pretty cool. The other cool thing is this is the 50th year that there has been a flintlock season. So yeah, goes back quite a ways. So I remember when I was a kid, my dad buying his first flintlock, and that probably would have been around the time that, if not the first year, probably within the first 3 years that there was a flintlock season. So pretty cool. Alrighty, hey, I'm gonna keep on moseying. Well, hey, I just wanted to take a minute to recognize one of my followers. It's not very often that I get to find out who's watching my videos, and unless somebody comments or what have you, and the channel's not very big as far as subscribers. So I thought this was pretty interesting that some good friends of mine at work mentioned that I had a follower that was very interested in the videos and liked the content that I was creating. So I'm trying to keep it interesting, and you know, sometimes it's just tough. Sometimes you're out the whole day and there's not a whole lot to turn the cameras on about. So, but anyways, so this goes out to Corey, and thank you very much for following along on my outdoor adventures. And I'm going to try to keep the content rolling, and hopefully others will find it interesting and maybe even educational as well. So thank you very much. Well, I'm just posted up here underneath this humongous pine tree, white pine, and taking a little break from sneaking around. Quite honestly, it's pretty hard to see anything with the way the snow's hanging on. I just really can't see very far in any direction. But anyways, my son's on his way in to me. He told me to drop him a pin on Onyx, and when he got out of work, he was going to make his way over here towards me, and I actually see him coming right now. So anyways, maybe I'll get him to put a little push on to me or something. Who knows? Got a couple hours to kill, and anything's possible. So we'll check in with you here later. Alright guys, well, loaded up and headed home. That was a cold afternoon in the woods. It only got up in the mid-20s today, and anyways, I
I touched the gun off. I've had the gun loaded since the day after Christmas, and I haven't really hunted in any wet weather with it, but I just wanted to make sure that it'd go off. Being out in the snow with it today, and have been loaded for that long. Plus, I really don't know that I'm going to get out anymore. Season ends next Saturday, so probably not going to make it out. I don't know. Still on the fence about that, but anyways, I turned the barrel cameras on, and the Tacticam, it died. So over 4 hours out in these kind of temperatures, I guess probably should have suspected that, but anyways, I think the other camera was working just fine, and probably got a good shot of the flash here, so kind of excited to check that footage out. But anyways, if that was my last official hunt for the 2024/25 deer season, then I had a very good season, and I'll be out and about checking cameras and taking tree stands down and doing more things here through the winter. So there'll be more videos coming. Hang in there and follow along, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and don't be afraid to comment. So, alrighty, till I'm out in the woods on another adventure. We'll see you later.